Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Michaela if you've never seen my face before. Today we're going to be doing a pick a card reading on what people are thinking, what's going through people's mind when they are staring at you in public. Before we get into actually picking your pile, which I will show you the piles in just a second, I want to invite you to give this video a thumbs up if you're excited. Comment a peach emoji down below if you watched the intro. If you're hearing this right now, go ahead and comment that down below. Comment down below also what pile you pick whenever you pick it, and subscribe to this channel because 90% of you that watch these readings are not subscribed. Check out the description box down below because I have a podcast and a bunch of other things down there that I think you would be interested in. And let's go ahead and get into picking your pile. Hello pile number one, welcome to your reading about why people stare at you in public / what they're thinking about you when they're staring at you. Whenever I was just kind of like sitting in the energy of you, I heard a siren like an ambulance, and then I heard she's a siren. So I've definitely heard that word used on TikTok, but I don't really know what that means. So you're gonna have to look that up. I don't know what that means. So let's get into more about why people stare at pile number one. This is a little hype reading. What positively stands out about pile number one? Okay. Ace of Cups, the Hermit, the Devil, and the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, let's see. People think you're filled with love, pile number one. People with the Ace of Cups, I'm getting the energy of someone that is freshly in love and is in that like honeymoon stage. I don't know that it's connected to love though. I think people just stare at you because you romanticize life. People are like, why is she so happy? Why is she so giddy? She must be in love, type of thing. Like, she must be texting a guy, that's why she's smiling like that. Or, yeah, that's what I'm getting with the Ace of Cups. But you're just over here like almost full energy as well, but like very love charged. You're just like walking around aimlessly. This is how people see you, pile number one. Walking around aimlessly, but your cup filled up, overflowing with love. And the most romantic sense of the word. Like, you're one of those people that are slow with life, and people don't understand why you're so slow. Like, people don't understand what you're looking at. People don't understand like what you're seeing because they don't see life that way. They can just feel your energy, and it just feels like you have like a pink aura or pink just energy running through your body, which is heart chakra energy, but it's the high heart chakra. So honestly, pretty evolved as a person, pile number one. So good for you. It seems like you've done a lot of inner work to be able to feel that all the time, and to be able to go out in public and keep that is a very, very, very difficult thing. So I want to like praise you. I want to like give you a round of applause because people aren't like that. Pile number one, people aren't like that. We also have the Hermit, and kind of what I just said is what I was seeing when I was looking in the Hermit, that you've done a lot of inner work, and people can see that. People are like, what is she seeing that I'm not seeing? Like, why? I keep saying she, but this could also be he, whatever. I assume women are mostly who watch these readings, so please don't get offended about that. Look, you're just in your own world. Pile number one, that's how people see you, in your own world, but filled with love. Okay, so we also have the Devil and the Seven of Pentacles. Am I taking these together or am I taking them separately? Let's do all the above. Okay, so we have the Devil and the Seven of Pentacles. The Devil, what I'm seeing with the Devil, I'm getting Scorpio energy. Because of these eyes. I didn't even think of that until I saw the eyes. Look at that. I know it's not focusing, but the eyes just really stand out to me. So, oh yeah, why do people stare at you? Because of your eyes. They see your eyes. They're just very, very, very noticeable in an intense way. It's like people can see your soul through your eyes. That's why people are staring at you. You're catching their attention with your eyes because your soul is so bright, and it's literally just coming out of your eyeballs. Pile number one. I also am seeing with the Devil that people can feel that you've had to go through something intense to get where you are. They can feel that about you, pile number one. They can feel that you probably haven't always been like this. They can tell that this has probably taken you a lot of work to get here, to get to be so free. And people kind of look up to you for that. Like, you're very inspiring when you go out in public. Even if you don't, I feel like with this pile we have some doubts. I feel like with this pile it's very like, well, I feel like a lot of people don't like me, or like an energy like that. Like, you're like, really? Like, part of you is like, yeah, that sounds right, but then part of you is like, really? Like, yes. Because you see both sides of the coin, though. I feel like you're the type of person, pile number one, that you see both. You're like, okay, I see this like positive energy over here, but what's the negative too? So the negative would be, I'm hearing something about drugs. Like, I'm hearing something about like, you didn't get there on your own. And it just sounds like jealousy. It just sounds like, who does she think she is? Like, why is she in her own world? Like, like she must be smoking a lot of weed. They like give your energy, they get your credit from somewhere else. Like, they feel your energy and then they have to like make a reason for why you're happy. And some people's reason is that you just smoke a lot of weed, or you do a substance that gives you that, because they don't believe that someone can get that from themselves. We also have the Seven of Pentacles. Someone, they see you as someone that's very patient. Look at this man. He's like waiting for this plant to dry. Why did I say to dry? He's waiting for this. I'm like, usually when I say things there's a reason, but I can't find the reason why I said that. Seven of Pentacles. He's waiting for his pentacles to grow, and he's trusting the process. He knows they're in there. He knows he's planted them. People feel like you're very assured of yourself, pile number one. Like you have some magical, mystical power and you know how to bring things into your life. You know how to make things happen, pile number one. That's why people are staring at you. They see you as a go-getter, but in a way of patience, in a way of long-term success. Let's see. We've got the Empress reversed, the Three of Cups upright, and Justice in reversed. Part of me, if I have the book over here, part of me wants to read out of the book for that one, for the Justice in reversed. Because look at her. Good, bad, yin yang, right? What I see from the Justice in reverse is that some people feel like you're working with darker energies. Huh. Because, let me explain this, pile number one. Because some people are, when high vibrational energy is in front of people, if they aren't used to it, it can be frightening. I feel called to give an example of, I remember when I went to Sedona for the first time, which is an energy vortex in the United States, in Arizona. And the energy there is really, really high. And it almost gives you this like eerie feeling if you're not used to it. It's very unknown. It's a very mystical energy. And that's an energy you carry with you, pile number one. So sometimes people are honestly scared of you in a way of they can't explain you. They can't put you in a box, so they don't get it, so they're scared of it. It being you. It being your energy, but it being you. And then, let's see. Yeah, I don't really... Empress in reversed. Why, Spirit, why is the Empress in reversed here? What do people think when they stare at pile number one? Okay, we got two cards. We got the Knight of Swords in reversed, and then the Fool in reversed. They think you're stupid. But not, like, I'm laughing because they think you're just naive, like, not in a good way, like, they think you're like, they don't get it, so they think you're just, you don't understand the depth of life. They don't see that you understand the depth of life, because you do, pile number one, and I know you do, because you have a bunch of major arcanas, and you have this, the Hermit, the soul searching card. You do get it. But people, this is what people think of you when they see you out in public. They think they think you're very slow moving. There's so many slow moving cards. They think you're very slow moving and just like doesn't see the world for how the world really is. Like a little off, like a little delusional. But being delusional, in my opinion, is not a bad thing. It's other people not being able to put their tongue, like, they can't hit the nail on the head of what you are. They can't explain you. And another Siren, they can't explain you, so they have to be like, ugh, this isn't possible. There has to be something negative around this. But in reality, we have the Five of Pentacles. In reality, you've been through a lot, pile number one. You've been through a lot, so much so that you've been able to hide the pain, and not in a way that is suppressing emotions or running away from them. You've been able to actually deal with them and to heal them. And you're someone that's healed now, pile number 1, and people don't get it. Especially, I'm hearing, especially people from your past. People from your past are like, she has to be faking. Like, how could she go from this to this, I'm hearing. You've just had a major transformation, a major glow up, and people can't, they don't get it. People from your past, if they've seen your glow up, they feel it. They're like, how? Like, people are like perplexed by you. They just don't get it. This is a good energy. I like it. Yeah. And I feel like a lot of you may feel the negative part of it. So you're like, this isn't good. Like, I don't like that. But the thing is, pile number 1, this is a good energy. And I'm not just saying that. This is a good energy. This is a very misunderstood energy, but this is a very good energy. Ooh, yes. People see, okay, this one flipped out of the other deck when I put that thing down, so I'm gonna take it too. But I looked at the Ace of Pentacles and then I flipped over the Star, so I'm gonna take these together. And we got the Devil twice in another deck, guys. Where'd she go? 15, the Devil. Twice, okay? With this one, I'm just getting Scorpio energy. I'm getting very snake vibes, very serpent vibes, very creepy, like very esoteric, so they don't get it. Again, it's just the esoteric, so they don't get it. You're a little creepy to people, pile number 1, like a little eerie, like a little unknown, like you literally are carrying the mystical energy of the universe. You know that feeling when you're alone in nature? It's a little scary, but it's peaceful. Alone in nature where there could be animals, okay? And it's a little eerie, it's a little magical. Say you're awake at 3 a.m., that little like mystical energy. That's what you feel like. That's how people perceive you. Did I get the Justice again? Wait. Okay, but it's upright this time. See, this is clarifying that they see both. You are this duality. They see both sides of you. I love this reading. They see both sides of you. They're like, okay, I could see maybe it's this or maybe it's this. Maybe it's they've been through a lot of pain, so they've been able to transmute that in layman's terms, however they're thinking it, but that's how I would say it. And then, or they are just ignorant to how life is and they haven't gone through anything, so that's why they're like this. It's one or the other. It depends on who's looking at you. It depends on what their perception of life is, how they're going to see you, pile number 1. And oh, this is what I'm getting with the Devil too. They can see you as someone who, I'm hearing substances, I'm hearing darkness. They can see you as someone that works with that energy, and they can see your interest in the occult, because I feel like you have an interest in the occult 100% with this mystical energy. They can see it as dark, or they can see it as light and understand that you are integrated. They can see it as the fact that you have looked darkness in the face and you're still light. Or if they believe that that's not possible, they believe that you are just working with the darkness. Just the messenger. I'm just the messenger. Where's the other one? Knight of Wands. I thought we got the Knight of Swords doubly too, but we did not. And then we have the Moon. The Moon in reversed though. And the Knight of Wands in reversed. They just think you're very slow moving as well. But people can perceive that again 2 different ways, like slow moving as in lazy and isn't going to do anything with their life and doesn't understand life, or slow moving as in working for the long term and doing things that people aren't seeing behind the scenes, and knowing that you've planted your seeds, so what's the point of rushing? That's the other one. People see you in 2 different ways depending on how they view the world. Pile number 1. What do I want to get? Okay, I want to get one more. I just want to get an oracle card. Last card for, how do people see pile number 1? Okay, I'm gonna take these 2. They're flipped over, but okay, I take this as the bottom of the deck energy, and then put all these back because there's so many that fell out. I'm gonna keep these 2. Okay, let's see. We've got balance, spirituality, and practicality. People that get you, they understand that, like, it's taken work to get here. That's what I'm hearing. It's taken work to get here. You are good enough, pile number 1. It depends on also how you see your pain. Pile number 1, I'm hearing. If you're walking around and seeing your pain, people are also going to see that. Also, if you're in public and you start feeling like people are seeing your pain and it comes out in you like judging yourself, it's just because you're picking up on other people, how they perceive you. It's not you, you're picking up on energy. When you're in public, don't be hard on yourself, because it's not you, you're just picking up on the energy, but you don't know that in the moment. Like, you get ungrounded in public, so you're picking up on other people's energy and you think it's you, but it's not you. Like, you don't hate yourself. You don't have all these issues. These people are projecting those on you and you're feeling it. We have bring love into the situation. I take this as the same thing as the Ace of Cups. Love life. They feel like you just love life, pile number 1. And then I got blue moon, believe in the impossible, and then waning moon. What do you need to release? Again, it's that duality of either she's working with the darkness or working with the light. Believe in the impossible. Believe that someone can be this healed and be this calm and be this patient and be this mystical. Or on the other hand, it's what do you need to release, which is how people are seeing that you need to go through something. They don't understand that you've already been through hella. Because how could you have this wisdom if you haven't been through hella? That's what I feel with your energy. I feel wisdom. Take time to breathe out, and then your hard work is paying off. People feel like you're already accomplished when they see you out in public. I'm hearing that you may go out. Sorry about all the noise. You grab a lot of attention with the noise. You grab a lot of attention. You catch people's eyes. Like, you kind of like make people go in public. Like, you walk in a room and it's like, you know? With this, take time to breathe out, and your hard work is paying off. I see this as someone who is like out and about on a Thursday morning or a Monday morning at 11 in the afternoon, and all these old people are looking at this young person being like, how is she not working? Or why is she here right now? I'm retired. Why is she doing the same things as me? Why is her lifestyle similar to me and I'm retired? People see you as someone that has money, someone that has a lot of free time. People see you as someone that has their shit together in situations like that. People that are wise are looking at you and being like, it took me 60 years to be able to go to brunch on a Wednesday. How is this 20, 30, however old you are, your old person doing the same thing I'm doing? How is her lifestyle the same as mine? And then with the Star and the Ace of Pentacles, again, someone that a young entrepreneur is what I hear with this. Someone who is still coming off as young and naive and wants to experience life, but also someone who has a plan and knows what they want and knows that it's coming to them and knows that they're going to be wealthy. That's how people see you. And then the Star, they know you're connected/connecting on a regular basis to something greater than yourself. They know that this power isn't coming from you, and they don't get it. That's why they don't get it. They're like, what is this? Where is pile number 1's energy coming from? A little bird. They see you as free. Calm and peaceful and free and one with yourself and one with nature and one with the universe. And then also the negative side, but they see you as someone with one foot in another realm. I heard when I looked at their foot. Someone with their one foot in another realm and the rest of their body on earth. But they got their little, they still got their goodness, you know. They brought it from another world. I'm hearing they're from another planet. And they brought it with them to this one. That's so beautiful, pile number 1. Thank you so much. This is your reading. If you liked it, go ahead and leave a little star emoji if you resonated. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed to this channel, because 90% of you that watch my readings are not subscribed. Check out the description box because I have a lot of things on there along with my podcast. Just a lot of things. Go check it out. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, pile 1. What's up, pile 2? Welcome to your reading about what people are thinking about when they're staring at you in public. I am feeling a lot already. I haven't laid out any cards. My decks are just sitting here. The first thing I saw was a woman with dark hair and a red bodycon satin dress with black heels that like tie up and do the little up the leg, with beautiful long darker hair, like very sexy, very seductress kind of energy. This is way different from the first pile. The first pile was very mystical. This one is very like sex. Like people see you as sultry, sexy, sex appeal, I'm hearing. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and get into some cards about this topic. Okay. What do people think of you when they're staring at you in public, pile 2? Okay, this one I'm going to take like this, and this one I'm going to take like this. Okay, 10 of Pentacles and the King of Swords. What is that about? Pile number 2. Oh my gosh, what is that? When my body does stuff in readings, I take it as me still channeling. So something with your throat chakra, and it happened as soon as I went to go turn this upright, so maybe this is true. People see you. First of all, we have the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Swords. The 10 of Swords is upside down. And what I saw with this is people just think you're a 10. Like, your initial looks, people just think you're a 10. I was just really drawn to the word 10. And they feel like you're hiding something. With the King of Swords in reverse, they feel like you're hiding something. They feel like your life is easy also with the 10 of Swords. This is a pretty like hard card. If we're talking about, if we say like the 10 of Swords represents a period of someone's life, it would be a pretty difficult period of life, whether it is upright or reversed. But people see you as someone, it depends. They either think your life is easy, or they see under the surface and they're like, being attractive is not easy. But attractive people are probably the only people that actually think that one, you know, like they have to probably understand to view you like that. So I'm picking up two different perspectives right here. People always think you're a 10 when they see you out in public. They just think people think you're sexy. I keep saying just, so maybe you're like, I don't want people to, I know people see me as that, like I'm not happy with that, because I keep saying just. And the bottom of the deck energy was the High Priestess. So with the High Priestess, I see this as like, like a, I want to say a princess, but not a mystical princess, like a fairy princess, like a forest princess, like a forest nymph. I'm hearing forest nymph. People see you as a forest nymph. People see you as as someone who is gifted from God. Like, that's what that is. People see you as someone that is gifted from God. And I see you just running around in a forest, like, like you're conventionally attractive, but there's also something about like God. Like, maybe people think like, you know how people are like, there's God's favorite. Like, I feel like that's something people would say about you because of your looks. But I feel the energy of like, I feel your energy where you're like, but I want people to see me as like, I'm just funky and quirky and weird and I'm into weird things, but people just see me as this like sexy, like whatever, you know? Being sexy is a superpower though. And being able to seduce people is a good thing. I just want you to know that. You're able to catch people's attention. You might, this isn't getting a little like off track, but I just feel the need to say this. You might feel like, well, yeah, I can get people's attention, but I can't keep them around. Yes, you can. Pile number 2, yes, you can. You just feel like that. Your lack of confidence is why you can't keep people around. And also your protection, I'm hearing you're divinely guided. I'm hearing your spirit guides are protecting you from people. So if they're taking people out of your life and it comes as rejection to you, like people are telling you no, look at it like the universe is saving me from this person because this is not going to be a good situation for me. Like, there's a better situation for me out there. And that's why I haven't gotten what I want yet, because I'm settling for low. I'm settling for the low. Pile number 2. Okay. People see you as someone that is not a relationship person. They see you as someone who is going to reject their offer. They're intimidated by you. So if you're like, yeah, I never get hit on, that's why. Like, people are just intimidated. It's not that you're ugly, it's that they're intimidated. And you may just get sexual advances. And I just want to say, that's because people that are thinking what they're growing are just very confident. Okay, so don't let, I'm seeing someone that is really, really, really attractive, and the only people that like them on dating apps, or the only people that message them in their DMs on Instagram, or the only people that have confidence to come up to them in public are like people that are not their type. They're like, why are these I'm hearing, why do these ugly guys have the audacity to come up to me? Is there something wrong with me? Do I see myself as higher than I really am? Because how do they have the confidence to come up to me? That's what I'm hearing. That's you though. Because you're confused. You're asking like, how do people see me? That's why you're on this video. You're like, how do people see me if these are the type of people that are coming up to you? It's people with blind confidence. It's people with a personality that isn't intimidated when they probably should be intimidated. Like, you know what I mean? But not in a good way. Like, I feel you. Pile 2. How do people see you? Pile number 2 in public. When they're staring at you in public, what are they thinking? They think you're someone with a lot of passion. Someone with a lot of passion, a lot of fire. Again, like, it's just very fiery, passionate energy. Very, like, sexy, very seductress, very red. I'm seeing red. A red lit room with, like, other, like, dark, like, deeper colors. Let's get into this. Oracle cards. Leap. You go first, the universe will catch you. Again, I'm just hearing, like, God's favorite. Like, that's what people think when they see you. But almost in an annoyed way, they're like, God's favorite. Here we go. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. Maybe you're insecure and people are like, why are you insecure? Take a break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. With this, you're already doing it. Stop overthinking. I'm seeing that people see you in public and they're like, why is she dressed so nice? She would look good in a t-shirt and shorts. That's what I'm hearing. Like, people are like, why is she trying so hard? Why doesn't she just be normal? Like, why is she trying to one-up us? I'm hearing there's a lot of just, like, jealousy. And I feel like people might want to be your friend, but just, or might not want to be your friend because they're intimidated by you. Yours is pretty short, pile number 2. Let's see if I can get anything else. What do we see with the Empress in reversed? People see you as a sinner. Number 2, people see you as a sinner. I'm feeling like this is my sex workers out here. People see you as a sinner. That's so funny to me. Do not let, I hope, I feel like you don't care. I feel like you're like, ugh, I knew this already. I feel like you're very dissatisfied with this reading. You're like, I knew this already. I feel like this is my sex worker pile. If you're not, you have the same energy as that. People also see you as someone with a solid foundation. With a solid foundation, aka like money and a good place to live. They just think you're like taken care of. You look like you're taken care of. You look like you're rich even if you're not. And then we also have the 7 of Swords, deceitful. They think because of your looks that you're deceitful. They're like, oh, maybe they think your looks are fake. Maybe they think you've had work done. Your looks are deceitful. Like, some people don't want to be those men that are like, oh, I don't want to be a simp. They're like trying not to be seduced by you. Like, people have to try hard to not be seduced by you. That's what I'm getting with this. And that your looks are deceiving. Maybe they think you have like lip injections or something. Temperance, very calm. I'm seeing my friend, no, I'm not gonna say her name, but she's very like naturally beautiful. I feel like you're naturally beautiful. When I say seductive, I mean in a very natural way. And when you dress naturally and no makeup, all of that, you're more seductive than you are, I'm hearing, than when you like get dressed up. When you get dressed up, this is the 2 different things that I was picking up on. When you get dressed up, people think you're out of their league and they think, why is she trying so hard? They think, I wish I could see her as a normal person. I wonder what she looks like without makeup. Like that kind of vibe, because they think that your beauty is fake. But then they see you without makeup and all of that and you look similar. You're just not wearing a dress anymore, or you're just not wearing like as fancy of a dress and heels, you know? And then they're like, whoa, like pile number 2 is naturally beautiful. And they're still intimidated by you. But just more in a different way. They're like, how can she do it all? And I'm saying she, but it can also be he. Yeah. but I'm just obviously am picking up on on women, because mostly women watch my channel. I also got the Hermit. They see you as someone that spends a lot of time alone, but more of like, what can I do to get in her circle? Like, I wonder what it takes to get pile number 2's attention. Like, she got my attention, but how would I even go about getting hers? Like, people are like perplexed. They're like, how could I even, they have you on a pedestal. They're like, how could I ever even get her attention? What requires her attention? The Queen of Cups. I mean, honestly, this is just how people see you. This photo, this is how I've been seeing you, just with dark hair. Butterfly, a butterfly transformation. I saw a butterfly. I'm just picking up that you want people to see you for emotions, but people see you for your looks. And you can go about changing that, pile number 2. If you're dissatisfied with this reading and you're like, I don't want people to see me like that anymore. I feel like you put up a little bit of a front, pile number 2. You feel like you have to be put together and be ready to leave the house, or that type of energy. But I'm telling you, better things come to you when you're in that more natural state. You're in that more natural energy, and that more like natural, and like how you were as a kid type of energy. Not childlike, but natural. Like, as a child, when you were little, you were naturally feminine. That's the vibe that you give off, like this pure femininity. And then when you get dressed up, you give off more of a conventional and tailored beauty. So it just depends. It depends on how you want to be seen. I'm hearing if you want to be seen differently, as less sexy, you just have to dress differently and just put yourself out there differently. You can keep being sexy. I don't want you to turn that part of your personality off. You don't have to do that. But lead with your emotions from now on. Instead of leading with your body, leading with your sexuality. You're used to that. You're comfortable doing that. Pile number 2, I feel it. That's like your natural state. That's easy for you. It's easy for you to seduce people to get what you want. But I feel like to get the results that you're wanting, I feel like you want to be pile number 1, but you're coming off as seductress. If you maybe watch pile number 1 and see if that's how you want to come off, and if you do, I would encourage you to lead with your emotions, lead with your quirks, lead with the weird things about your personality, and start dressing comfortably, start dressing in a way that's not gonna attract attention, and just really focus on your personality, and that will get you what you want. But again, some of you are happy with this, some of you feel powerful in this, and that is powerful too, but it just depends on how you perceive things. Like, some people are gonna think this is powerful, some people are gonna be like, ugh, I don't want people to look at me like that, you know? So if you're in a case where you don't want people to look at you, that's how to fix it. If you love this, you love this, you know? And you can really use it to your advantage to get what you want out of people. I want all of you that are this type of woman or person, you're just intimidating. That's why people are just like standoffish to you, because they're scared of you. So if you want people to approach you, become softer. But if you don't, and you want people that don't get intimidated easily, stay how you are, you know? I feel like a lot of you are like, well, is this a good thing? I feel like that's why I felt the need to explain. You guys are like, well, is this even a good thing? I don't know if I like this. It's supposed to be a hype reading, Michaela, but do I even like this? Okay, let's see. Okay, this one. Fast moving. People feel like they can't keep up with you. Injustice. People feel like they're not enough for you. People feel like if they were with you, the scales would be uneven and they would get their heart broken. People are like, this girl ain't normal. Like, this isn't, if I was with this girl, like, it's not gonna be a normal relationship. She has a lot of options. I'm gonna get my heart broke. And I remember at the beginning of the reading, before I turned on the camera and I was just sitting in the energy, I was hearing, she's a heartbreaker. People think you're just a heartbreaker, you're gonna break their hearts. But then again, people on your level appreciate you for how you are. They really do, pile number 2. But there are just, I want to say there are 10% of people in the world that are like you and 90% that are the other way around, that are intimidated by you. That 10% of the world isn't intimidated by you because they're on your level. But the other ones, they are intimidated. They're like, I'm not good enough for you. And that's right, pile number 2. Let them think that, because that's true. Okay? You need to own this, okay? You feel like imposter syndrome. I get that. You're like, there's nothing special about me. I just want love like everybody else. I just want to have a happy, healthy life where I can just have fun. Yeah. I encourage you to focus less on looks so that you can get this outcome. And to just be empowered in the fact that you're hot, because not everyone is. And it might not be a superpower that you like because it comes with a lot of negative things and a lot of attention in certain ways, but just know that this is your superpower, and when you learn to use it and you learn to integrate it with your personality too, you're fucking unstoppable. You can get people to do whatever you want. Pile number 2. And it also really weeds out the wrong suitors when it comes to love, because people, if they're not confident enough for you, they can't fake it because they're intimidated. So if people are truly confident, like, you're either going to attract people with the fake confidence and you see right through that shit, or you're going to attract people with real confidence, like that silent confidence, the very rest assured in yourself type of men. If you're a woman and looking for a man, or a woman, whatever, you're going to attract that kind of confidence. You're the type of person, yeah, you attract the loud confidence. That's why you might be a little annoyed. But just know that you also attract the quiet confidence. It's just not as noticeable. Pile number 2. I love you. Hope you liked this reading. If you did, leave a sword emoji down below because I'm just looking at him, or a bird emoji, whatever. Like this video if you resonated with this reading. Subscribe to this channel if you're not, because 90% of you that watch these readings are not subscribed. Go ahead and take a look at the description box and look at all my links, because I got a lot of stuff down there. Maybe you'll be interested in some of it, and I will see you in the next reading. Love you, pile 2. Bye. Hello, pile 3. Welcome to your reading on what people are thinking about you when they're staring at you in public. Let's get into it. The first word I heard when I started sitting in your energy to try to channel was loyal. And then I saw this girl from my hometown that is the sweetest, purest, Christian, sweetest looking, the blondest, like the whitest blonde naturally, just the sweetest, most graceful girl that I know from my hometown. I got a vision of her. Her name is Sarah, like very like, and she looks exactly what you would think a Sarah looks like graceful and like dainty. That's what people think of you, pile number 3. Whether you think that you're dainty or not, people think you're dainty and sweet and lighthearted and just graceful, like glowing from the inside. Very innocent as well. Maybe a tad bit naive, but naive in a stubborn way. Naive in a way of, I don't want to see the bad things in life. That's how people see you, pile number 3. But, I heard innocence is bliss. What's that? That's not right. Ignorance is bliss. But I guess for you, it's innocence is bliss. I'm hearing that you, tapping more into your energy, I'm hearing that you are honestly someone that is very deep. But maybe people just see your decision making as surface level. Because I'm picturing someone that is like a virgin until marriage type of thing, like very innocent and graceful and like that type of energy. We have strength and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. And then I feel called to take this card. I don't know what it is. The Fool. Holy crap, guys. You got all major arcana so far. Let's see. What do people think of you? People perceive that you have your wish fulfillment, or that you are their wish fulfillment. This pile is wifey material. This pile, I'm picking up on men that really want like a housewife, or that really want like a an innocent, graceful, like church-going wife. It doesn't have to be church-going, but that's the vibe I'm picking up on. Like, just very innocent. Holy, I'm even hearing. People think you're holy. Pile number 3. People think you're just so innocent and walking about life in an innocent way. People think you either are their dream girl or dream person, or you are who they want to be and strive for if they're not attracted to you. They want to be you if they're not attracted to you. But if they're attracted to you, they're like, this is like wifey, like the ultimate attraction for people. That's what they're thinking. They think that you're someone with really good luck. They feel like life is on your side. They think that you have the strength. I'm hearing the strength of the Lamb. This one feels just so like holy for some reason. And I see, like, she's obviously a lion, but I'm being more drawn to the lamb or the sheep or whatever this is. I don't know. Just like that energy. That is your energy. This little goat or sheep or whatever he is down there. Innocent and can be led astray. But, ooh, that's deep. Okay, I'm hearing that, I'm hearing that people that want to control people see that you are controllable. Well, I'm seeing that everybody sees that you're controllable. Men. I'm seeing that men see that you're controllable, but half of men want to use that to their advantage and take advantage of you, and half of them want to protect you. Oh my gosh. And then after I said that, I didn't even, like, obviously I saw that, but it just clicked like half and half. So interesting. It feels like you, with this heart, it feels like you wear your heart on your sleeve and are very open about your pain. You're just very innocent, like childlike, like 4-year-old type energy, like, but intelligent. Like, you just have the like innocence of a child, and people either want to take advantage of that or want to protect that. Feeling this one too. Okay. We've got the 5 of Pentacles, the 10 of Swords, the 9 of Swords, the 8 of Swords. Like, people really think about you in public. Like, you really make people's minds go. Like, swords are communication and thoughts, and in this reading there's 3 out of 7 cards are swords, and the sword cards are the highest sword cards, 8, 9, 10. So you just got a lot. People perceive you as someone that is happy because they are naive. That's what I got with the Sun. Happy because you haven't seen, with the 10 of Swords, happy because you haven't seen dark things in life. Huh. This is like the less mature version of pile number 1, I would say. Like the less evolved, the less wise version. I would say your future is pile number 1, if you're interested. I don't know. Like, as you get wiser, you're pile number 1, I would say. I would say if pile number 3 is 15, pile number 1 is 25, if they were the same person. Okay, anyways. If that doesn't resonate, it doesn't, but for some of you it will. 5 of Pentacles. Someone that has an average life. Someone that is humble. Yeah, I'm hearing humble and average. I'm hearing average. But not looks-wise. Like, looks-wise, you're very urethral. Is that the word? Euphoric? No, like, ethereal. There we go. You're very, like, ethereal looking. You're very, like, look like an angel. But like an average financial life, I would say, like an average family. I'm hearing close with family. They think you're close with your family, like tight knit with your family, and they think that you have a very strong foundation when it comes to family. Like, if they fucked you over, you would be totally fine. Like, almost like they wouldn't even be able to fuck you over because you have such a good family behind you. Even if that's not the case, I'm hearing that you're protected. Like, they feel that you're protected, so they don't really want to mess with you. They're like, I don't think this will work, type of thing. Let's see. Pile number 3, what are they thinking of you when they stare at you in public? Nah. Let me shuffle this deck. These are the same cards. 1 second, pile number 3. What are people thinking when they see pile 3 in public? 1 more. What are people thinking when they see pile 3 in public? What are people thinking when they see pile 3 in public? What are people thinking when they see pile 3? And oh, that one wants to come out, and that one wants to come out, and that one wants to come out, and that one's at the bottom of the deck. And then, oh, they think you're healthy. Like healthy, like they want to eat you. They like want to eat you. What? Like very like supple, I'm hearing. Like, you're Eve. If Adam and Eve were standing here right now in the flesh, it would be you. Huh. Very like godly. Like, I don't know. It's an interesting energy. And this one. Okay. Do you feel like I'm hearing with this unbound card, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives? I'm hearing that you don't have toxicity in your family is what people think. People think your family line is really healthy. They think you were raised with good morals. Crazy how they get this just by like looking at you. This is their like first impression, what they think when they're looking at you. They don't know you. Creating heaven on earth. Let's see, they think you're heaven on earth. Pile number 3. I don't know. I don't know, pile 3. And then protection, what was I saying? They feel like you're protected. Like you're an angel or a nun or something and you're like protected. Anna, grandmother of Jesus. Not all these cards are like religious sounding. This is the most religious sounding freaking in the deck. And she looks like freaking Mother Mary or some shit. I don't know nothing about Jesus, but people think you're very holy, guys. Like a saint. People see you as like a saint. The pillar of light, your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. You're I feel like your frequency is just so high. Like this is how I see you. Like you've just been like a glowy, like that color of a light the whole time, like in my mind's eye. That's what you look like. That's what your aura is. It's just very clear. And high vibrational, but naive, I feel. Yeah. Priestess. Look at this. Priestess. I just pulled up the bottom of the deck. Priestess, how are you being called to step up and lead? I was thinking, I don't know if I said naive or if I was thinking it, but one of those. And then whenever I was thinking or when I said it, I saw priestess and it says, how are you being called to step up and lead? And then it says no. Wait, postpone, pause, say no. So I would say this is in a very naive way. Like you're very innocent, very childlike, but not wise or mature yet. Like people see you, that I'm not saying you are that, I'm saying this is how people see you, remember, okay, pile 3? And they just feel like you're being very protected by something. By your angels. They just really feel, they feel your light and they feel your innocence. Like you're healed. There's no blocks. I just don't feel the depth. There's no, I don't feel depth to this pile. I feel just happiness, like purity. Purity is what I feel. Share your voice, come out of the cave, persecution, expression. Someone that can't speak their mind is what people think about you. Someone who wants to follow the rules, I'm hearing. Pile number 3. Someone who wants to be told what to do is what I'm hearing as well. Someone who needs a mother is what I'm hearing with this card. Someone who needs an authority figure to look after them is what I was feeling with the protection and all of that. I'm hearing, I hope when their life, ooh, I'm just being honest, okay? I'm hearing, I hope when their life comes tumbling down that they will be able to handle it. Like, and what I'm getting from that is people feel like you haven't been through pain yet and they want to protect you from pain. They want to protect you from it because you're so innocent and they want to keep that. And they don't want the world to touch you. That you feel untouched by the world. That's how you feel, pile 3. Any other messages for pile number 3? Any other messages for pile 3? Maybe a bit stubborn as well. Come off a bit stubborn. yeah, that's what I've got for you, pile number 3. Thank you so much for being here. If you resonated with this reading, leave an angel emoji in the comments down below. Let me know what you thought of this reading. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel down below if you haven't already, because 90% of you that watch these readings are not subscribed. And check out the description box because I've got a lot of fun, juicy stuff in there, along with my podcast. So go check all of that out, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye, pile 3.